Let me tell you about a day at a convention that turned into a real test of patience. I've been volunteering at anime and gaming conventions for 9 years now. Every 3 months, I do everything from running a plushie workshop to hosting panels and judging the talent show. I also check tickets, show people around, and fix cosplay costumes. I do all this while living with chronic illnesses that cause constant pain, but I love it because it keeps my mind healthy. The event was a 2-day convention. On the Sunday, I had to close sign-ups for the cosplay masquerade because we were over capacity. The judges had to evaluate 39 acts in a single hour. I told anyone who came that we had to turn people away and that they could sign up early next time. Most people understood. I stayed calm and professional. Then a mother and her teenage child arrived. I explained the situation just as I had many times before. The teenager started acting up, joking around with my colleagues. The mother said, "It's just one extra person, I don't see the issue." I replied, "We've had to turn many people away and it wouldn't be fair to them." I thought that was the end of it. But she said, "My child's going to be difficult now. What's your problem?" I was exhausted already. My kidneys were hurting, my body ached, and I was still trying to stay professional. Then she said, "Well, my child is autistic." That's when I finally snapped. I have autistic colleagues and children, and I had never met a situation like this before. I said, "I'm not being funny, that's not my problem, and I'm not making an exception for your child. Just because you can't say no doesn't mean I have to say yes. Please leave before I call security." She got angry and left. I stepped outside for a quick smoke before I started judging. The mother began complaining about me to another staff member. I was wearing a costume at the time, so I looked a bit menacing. The staff member came over and I explained what had happened. The owner was also told. I was terrified that I would be reprimanded for standing my ground. The mother and teen were eventually asked to leave, and someone told me I shouldn't feel bad about saying no. Honestly, I didn't. This was the first time I'd faced a Karen at a convention. It made my blood boil, and my heart warmed up in the worst way. My fellow volunteers had health issues too, so they couldn't step in to help. That's why I was alone with the situation. It was a tough lesson in standing up for what is fair while staying kind.